Hi everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully better than me, probably. Hey, Royal Phoenix! Glad you can make it to the start of the stream. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, it's mostly because my allergies are still driving me down. It's like, I'm trying to get over this shit, and I've been at it for a week. It's like, dadgummit, get out of my system. Oh well. Anyway though, real quickly before I start tonight's stream and everything like that, if you haven't been following me on Twitter, as of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, I won't be streaming due to the holidays. Also due to the fact that I have to work Black Friday. Son of a bitch. And of course, naturally, want to make certain that I have enough energy to get through all that. So, won't be streaming during those days, but I will be streaming tonight, obviously. Tomorrow night, and then Saturday night, I will be streaming. So, that being said, let's go ahead and resume to where we were at, which was giving the tour to Rona. This place is huge. Do you think it's bigger than Gabia Garden? If it ain't my allergies, it's my mispronunciation. Gosh. Who knows? What's over there? What's over here? The cafeteria. What about over there? The parking lot. Squall, I really appreciate you showing me around. But can you try to make it a little bit more fun? You know, like a normal tour. What does she want from me? Oh, okay. I have to say, it's like the settings is different. I'm worried about Mom and Pop back at Balamb. But I knew a time like this would come eventually. A time for me to embark on a never-ending journey. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, why did the music change? Oh, there you are. Hi there, Squall. Oh my, it's not every day I see you walking around with a girl. Is she your girlfriend? Might as well answer it based on Squall's reaction. No, I'm just showing her around. Squall? Gosh, can't you just say yes for fun? Alright then, yes. Half the time I wonder if it's sarcasm or if it's just being blatant. Oh. Say it like you mean it. You guys are cute. Oh, do you guys know where Headmaster Sid is? That guy works too hard. Tell him to come see me when you see him. And this is the part where we... I'm about to say, this is the part where we go and look for Sid. Like, if you would let me! What the... Student ID number 41269. Squall? Yes? The Garden Master wishes to see you. Report to the Master's room, right away. Where is the Master's room? Take the elevator to B1. You have permission. Okay. Squall's like, I've never been here before. Please, listen to me. The Headmaster's here. Well, there's Cell. What are you guys doing down here? What? Oh, me? I came down because I saw you guys. Let go of me! I'm not finished! Greedy son of a bitch! Why did I even bother talking to you? Seeds were brought up from the future, and that future is now. Why can't you understand? Damn it! I should have never trusted you. I wish I could go back 10 years or so. So tell myself that you're not being a monkey gobbling son of a bitch, then I would have never built this place. Just in case. Squall? You heard everything? Yes. I'm embarrassed, but sometimes even old men like me lose their temper. Let's get out of here. Oh. Sir, I still have to give you my report. Please come to my office later. You're the seeds who returned from Gabia, correct? Yes. It's about time. Master Norg has been waiting for you. Come. Whenever Master Nor calls you, be sure to be there within 3 seconds. Your 3 seconds are up. This is the Garden Master? The Profiter of Garden? He's not human. Come to think of it, we didn't know anything about him. What a shock. Vroshro, give your report on the sorceress. Now where do I start? Answer him quickly. Be considerate. We failed to assassinate sorceress Ida. It's going to be a sad report. Confirmation of Headmaster Sid's order was made at Gablia Garden. After Ivan Kevins of Gabia Garden joined our party, we set off to carry out the sorceress assassination order from Balamb and Gablia Gardens.
Balamb and Gabia's orders? You were fooled!
Fooled? I don't understand.
Explain to them!
Master Norg has known about the alliances between the President of Gabia and the Sorceress. He heard it from the Gabia Garden Master himself. The Gabia Garden Master?
For sure. The Master of Gabia Garden is a subordinate of mine named Martinet.
Yes. In fact, the Sorceress and Garden are closely connected. That is why the Sorceress will definitely try to gain hold of all gardens. So Master Norg sent an official order to Gabia Garden. It was to kill the Sorceress. Assassination was thought to be the best means. But...
That sly weasel Martinet used you as a last resort for the assassination. He gave that order to place the blame on me. That bastard!
Are you saying that Balamb Garden has nothing to do with that order? You just happened to show up just before the mission was to be carried out. They used you. But the operation failed. The sorceress is still alive and... The sorcery is retained just as we suspected. No doubt it was the sorceress who ordered the missile attacks. Something must be done to calm the sorceress' anger. Wait a minute, that's just... In order to do so, we need to hand over those involved in the assassination to the sorceress. We had to show Balamb Garden's sincerity.
Offer the sea's heads on a silver plate and pretend we obey the sorceress.
What? Why aren't we fighting the sorceress? What about all the training we endured every day? What good is it?
What did you say? You lost to the sorceress. Quit your whining!
Headmaster Sid was saying the same thing. Hey!
Sid! That idiot Sid dispatched Sid to kill the sorceress! And if you fail, this garden will be done for! My garden! It will all be over! That idiot Sid! He... forgotten that it was I who put up the money to establish Garden. I wanted to offer the sorceress Sid's head along with seeds. I ordered the students to find Sid, but they sided with him. This is my garden.
No. is not just yours.
Then what is it? Is it Sid's? Is it Ida's? That patient married couple's?
What? The headmaster and Ida are married? I don't get it.
For sure. Now I understand. Sid and Ida are trying to take Garden away from me. You're one of Sid's followers, aren't you? Prepare to die!
Squall! He went off the bandwagon. He lost his mind.
Blue, yellow, red. Lost some magic when red. As long as color stays, I will attack Seed with magic.
He lost his cool. No kidding. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Not as bad as what I thought, but still. Okay, it finally opened. I was wondering when it was going to.
This is my garden. You can't do as you please.
Leviathan! May regret this. That's not good. Oh, well, of course. Okay, I did get it. Alright. Oh, I was about to say, you helped yourself, technically. This one speeds things up. I love how it just picks up the two little knobs. That's so hilarious to me. Oh gosh, that's hilarious, I think. Let's see how much you've got left. Surely to goodness you haven't got much. Like I thought, doesn't have much left. Oh crap. Well, he dead. Do I have life on Squall? Full life? Will that help? Yep, it works. Okay, we're good. I think that did it.
I'm done for! I'm afraid of you! Me! Why me?
And we got Leviathan. Boom! What the hell was that? Forget about it for now. I can't believe you said that. I think what just happened is really serious. What's the point of talking about it now? You don't know what's going on either. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like a helpless puppet being manipulated in some major scheme. Squall. Yeah, I'm going to see the headmaster. If we can get out. Okay, we can. There we go, that's where we need to go. There we go. I was gonna say, it's like, why can't we go up? Why is he not here? Okay, where are you at? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's in the doctor's office. At least I hope he is. Do you need to see the headmaster? Well, the headmaster is kind of... I'm okay now, Doctor. Are you sure? Yes. I believe I'm done crying. Just take it easy, okay? He's got a lot on his mind. You all see me in such an embarrassing state. What shall we talk about? Let's first talk about Master Norg. Tell me about Master Norg. He is from the Sushim tribe. A black sheep of the tribe, one might say. We might as well... We met while I was running around trying to find funds to build the garden. Hello? I believe my controller died. There we go. For a second there, I was like, did the game crash? Oh no, my controller died. I'm surprised it didn't die before then. He became interested in building the garden, and we hit it off. Thanks to his fundings, it was complete. However, we needed an enormous amount of funds to run the garden, so we began dispatching seeds around the world as a means of supporting the garden. Norg's ideal was right on the money. An enormous amount of capital began flowing into the garden, and the garden began to change. Lost sight of our high ideals. The truth was covered up. That's probably enough. In the end, it was my fault for giving up control. Tell me about Sorceress Ida. I heard she's your wife. You're quite right. She had been a sorceress since childhood. I married her knowing that. We were happy. We worked together, the two of us. We were very happy. One day, Ida began talking about building the garden and training seeds. I became obsessed with the black plan. But I was very concerned with Seed's goal, that one day Seed might fight Ida. She laughed and told me that would never happen. However, what? I guess this is where we talk about the meaning of seed. Please tell me the real meaning of seed. Seed is Seed, the elite mercenary force of Balamb Garden. Do you know something about Seed? I never know anything. Seed will defeat the sorceress. The Garden will train Seed members. The many missions around the world are only training for the final battle against the sorceress. But now that the sorceress has become a major threat, our true mission has begun. Translation: their main goal was to train warriors so that they could fight against the sorceress. I want to make a report. No, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened. What do we do now? We must stop drifting around soon. I only hope that we can get things back to the way they were. Okay, that's weird. What is it? Are you injured again? No. But all of a sudden my analog stick ain't working to control Squall in them, so it's like, oh, I'm back to using the directional pads. Squall! Squall! Have you seen the headmaster around? He's in the infirmary. Sounds like trouble. What's wrong? Go to the second floor deck and see for yourself. There's a ship approaching. It could be goblins or worse. The sorceress might be aboard, coming to attack us. I have to tell the headmaster right away. That's not good. Keep forgetting that I have to use the directional buttons. A ship? A Gabian ship? Is Headmaster Sid here? No, he's not here. Are you from Gabia? We are Seeds. This is Edith's ship. We are Sorceress Edith's Seeds. Seed? We're coming aboard. We're unarmed. Please, we come in peace. We must speak to Headmaster Sid. Where is he? I'm right here. Headmaster, we've come for Eleanor. It's too dangerous here now. Yes, I'm afraid so. Eleanor? That girl from Windhill. Squall, you know who she is. Please go find her. She's here somewhere in the garden. Who are these guys? How are they connected? Squall? Yes, sir. And now to go find the girl. The girl that we saw in our dreams. Squall, Eleanor's that girl, huh? You know, that little girl Lagana was taking care of. Probably. So she's in the garden. Where is she? Let's split up and find her. Hey, Squall? Who's Eleanor? She's a person in the dream world. Rona's like, oh, okay. You know, it is kind of weird of how the game uses, like, the dream world as, like, a past sequence and stuff like that. And I mean, it could be because the fact it's been forever since I played this one, but I don't remember what all it entails, like, how the dream even occurs, if it was, like, some form of scientific method or magical method or something like that. But the fact that Squall and them interact within the dream world and stuff like that, something happens. Like, technically, Lagana was originally dead. Of course it reconnects. 1 second. Oh, did it pick up? I'm gonna check just to make certain it did pick up. I want to make certain that it is connected. Well, I'm seeing an advertisement, but I'm wanting to see if it picked up. Let's see here. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. For a second there, I thought I lost connection entirely, but no. It's good to know that everything's back. Although that was weird that it was reconnecting itself. I don't think it ever did that. Or if it did, I never noticed it until now. I get so immersed in the game, I tend to forget to check up on Twitch just to make certain that it's still connecting. But anyway, like I was saying, I keep forgetting that the analog control ain't working. But, okay. But basically what I was trying to say is that, I don't know how the whole dream sequence thing, affects and everything like that. But, apparently, either through magical means or scientific means, they're able to interact the dream. And I guess Lagana was technically dead at one point, wasn't he? And then because of the dream sequence, he was magically brought back to life or something. I may be wrong. Again, it could be because the fact it's been forever since I played this game. Yes, Squall? Are you Eleanor? Yes. You're Eleanor. The Eleanor. What is going on? You know Lagana, don't you? I do. I really love Uncle Lagana. Then tell me, what is it that we experience? I'm sorry, Squall. It's hard to explain. So she knows, technically. But one thing. It's about the past. So we were viewing the past. People say you can't change the past. But even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right? Change the past? Is she serious? Give me a break. Are you the one responsible? Are you the one taking us to that dream world? I'm sorry. Not again. So much I don't understand. Why me? I have enough problems as it is. Don't get me involved in this. I'm sorry. Don't count on me. Squall, did you find Eleanor? I'm Eleanor. Are you alright? What Eleanor said under her breath was, "You're my only hope." Yeah, when someone tells you that, that's hard to take in. Why do people depend on each other? In the end, you're on your own. I've made it this far by myself. Sure, I couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. I've depended on others, but I'll be the first one to admit that I'm here because of other people. I'm fine by myself now. I have all the skills I need to survive. I'm not a child anymore. That's a lie. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't want to depend on anyone. How can I do that? Someone tell me. Someone. So I'll end up depending on others after all? Okay. How far did we go? And where are we? Sis? I'm all alone. But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. Oh, that was just a flashback sequence. Okay. Hey again. I wasn't asleep. Oh, really? I think I heard you talking in your sleep. I'm not telling you what you said. Hey, let's go for a walk. Again. That was a guide tour. This time it's a walk. Just go by yourself. I'm safe here. It's not that I want a guard with me. You know, you're always too deep in thought. Why don't you lighten up a little? It's not good to think too much. What I'm trying to say is, it would be an honor to have your company, Your Highness, in hope that I may get your mind off things. How about it, Your Highness? I'll play along. Fine. Thank you, Your Highness. What was the highness part? I followed you on Twitter. Okay, good. Alright, let's get going. Hello, everyone. This is Headmaster speaking. The lines have been fixed, and I'm glad to be back on the air. Hooray! Whoa! Okay, what's going on, Sid? Don't leave me hanging. Boy, it's a slow day. Come on, give me a big one. Well, you're gonna get a big one, alright. But I don't think it's the one you want! Either you get out of there, or you dive in! That guy was almost a goner! Squall! This is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. Repeat, please come to my office right away! Sid's like, oh no. Everybody, please remain calm. Also, please do not leave the garden under any circumstances until you are permitted. We will try to get things back in order ASAP. Thank you for your cooperation. Ah, Squall, thank you for coming. Here are your orders. We've landed on Fisherman's Horizon. Please go ashore with Sel and Rona. Find a local mayor and apologize for this accident. Tell them that we come in peace. Take a look around the city while you're there, too. Yes, sir. Why do I have to go? Do you have something you want to tell me? No. Seed is not just a special force for combat. I want you to see the world. To broaden your horizons. I have high expectations for you, Squall. Now go. What's up? Are we going to Fisherman's? We're here. We'll land at Fisherman's Horizons. We'll make an official apology, then observe the town. Yo, go to the second floor deck to the Fisherman's. The front gate's closed. Well, I imagine so. Here they come. We've come to warn you before you go ashore. Do not engage in any type of armed conflict in the city. We do not tolerate vigilance here. Do you understand? Yes. We are representative of the garden, and we come in peace. Welcome to Fisherman Horizon. We just call it FH. You should go visit the mayor. His house is in the middle of the city. He's the head of FH. We'll do just that. Good. Looks like we understand each other. Man, this is a hell of a mess. I'm terribly sorry. It was inevitable. We lost control of the garden. Nah, don't worry about it. What's important is that nobody got hurt. We love fixing stuff anyway. Kick back and enjoy your stay. They seem so calm about it too. It's like, nah, sure, no problem. We're cool. Like, you're not gonna hurt us. We'll do the same thing. We're all good. Going down? Okay. So you guys are going to Estar. Estar? You know, the high-tech city. It's just beyond the train tracks. I guess you're not going there. A lot of people who stop here go there. The trains are down, so the best way is to get there is walk from here. What a joke, huh? Anyway, you guys had an accident and came here, huh? I guess I shouldn't keep you. Okay, get on. That took a long while for some reason. There we go, finally got inside. Please, have a seat. Seems like a cool dude right there. Allow me to get to the point. When are you leaving? He's not wasting any time. We'll leave as soon as the garden is capable of moving. Any ideas when? I'm afraid not. We only discovered that our garden is mobile a short while ago. Therefore, we don't even know how to move it. We're still in the process of understanding everything. Our technicians will assist you. They should be able to repair and service everything. How does that sound? That means we'll have to let outsiders in the garden. I can't make that decision alone. Go consult with your leader. If you don't have the authority... Excuse me, why do you want us to leave so bad? Squall's like, no, please just keep your mouth shut. They must have their reasons. Who cares? We don't want military organizations in FH. We rely on force to solve problems. Let me rephrase that sentence. You rely on force to solve problems. That is a direct defiance of our principles. We believe that any problem can be settled by discussions. If you reach a mutual understanding, there is no need to fight. No argument there. Tired and dull as hell, though. Violence only leads to more violence. We believe our presence here will attract violence. That's why we want you to leave as soon as possible. Let's get back to garden. Miss having the analog stick working. Like, dadgummit, why is the analog not working? Man, that geezy pissed me off. Squall, why didn't you tell him off? Forget it. You can expect everyone to welcome us. Gabia soldiers! That's not good. Wait. The Gabians are here because of you, right? They're after you. Maybe. You better take full responsibility. It's your fault. Fine, we'll take care of them. I don't like the sound of her tone, though. We mustn't rely on them. They won't be able to do anything without fighting. Don't tell me he's going to try to reason with them. I'll go talk to them. He's dead. Better go ahead and save real quickly before I forget. Also, I better take care of this real quickly. That's where I can't use these stones. There we go, much better. Let's take a look at Leviathan's abilities now. Let's see. Having the auto potion would be very nice to have, so I'm going to do that. Although I need to purchase more potions because of it. But I think that'll be okay. So long as we keep getting more guild out of it. Oh boy. Hello, big guy. Well, that guy just won't die, will he? There now! Like that gummit, die already! There they are. There he is. It kills me to help that old fart. Why are they wasting their time with this old man if they're after us in the garden? I wonder what they're talking about. I already told you. I've never heard of this girl, Eleanor. There's nobody here by that name. Hell no. Fine. We'll just have to torch this city. Wait a minute, I'm telling you the truth. I've never seen the girl. It doesn't matter, old man. We're gonna burn this place anyway. Get us orders. No, please. I beg you, don't. I'll start with you. And this is where we jump in. Maybe we better go now. Alright, let's get it on! Who the hell are you? We're Seeds. Seeds? Get the ironclad over here! I'm sorry, but we have no choice. Squall! Won't take us long to take care of these guys. Something's coming. Well, that's the Iron Class. Boy, that thing looks like it's been through hell. Boy, for something that busted up, it certainly is moving. And is gone. Bye-bye. Oh, well, look who's alive! Squall? Yes, they're all right. Hey, Speffe. Quilts. Ivern. It's great to see you guys. Say, what happened to the garden? A lot has happened. The garden is safe. Really? Woohoo! What happened to you guys? Yo, let's talk about that later. I guess. Thel, Rona, why don't you guys take them back to the garden? I'll see you guys later, after I take a look around. Well, he certainly is pondering. You know, you just surprised me. You looked and sounded so happy to see them. Huh? It was the first time I've seen you so honest. It was really sweet. Huh. Well... I was just happy to see that they were alright. What's so surprising about that? Is there something wrong? No, there's nothing wrong. They're your comrades, but moreover, they're your friends. Friends, huh? Hey, Squall, would you have been worried about me too? You know, if I were with them instead? What? Why is she asking me this? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you're turning red! What? No, I'm not. You're so cute. Taking it so seriously. The heck? Why is she toying with me? Catch you later, Squall. Squall's like, what was that about? I guess you saved my life. Sorry for butting in. No, but I'm not thanking you. You don't have to. It's just that. Just what? What am I trying to say? I wish you could be a little bit more understanding about us. We're not just a bunch of warmongers. Oh? I don't know what more to say. Try to continue, I'm interested. It's hard for me to explain. I wish everything could be settled without resorting to violence. And there would be no need for battles. Like you've been preaching, it would be wonderful if things could be settled by discussion. The only problem is it often takes too much time, especially if the others are not willing to listen. So I believe that fighting is invert at times. It's really sad. That's all I have to say. I hope you understand someday. I think the world needs both people like you and people like us. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye. Let's see if this is an item shop here. Yeah, I can buy items. Okay, good. Wait, I've got 21? Did not know that. Oh, excuse me. attention has received since the arrival of soldiers at the station. The mayor is on his way to speak to them. Please remain calm and lock your doors. Comments, anyone? The soldiers in red that look like the leader seems like a moron. Ugh. Moron. Dadgummit.
Yeah, I'm drinking. So what?
Gosh, there's a fierce fighter behind that cute face of yours. Fun. Say, the master of Balamb Garden is Nord, right? Did he evolve already? What are you talking about? Nord! He's a Tsushima, so he should evolve. Tsushima? What, you don't know diddly squat, do you? Don't worry about it. You'll start getting it soon. Oh, there's a draw point here. Yes, we're gonna do that. So nothing new there yet. I mean, we at least got Zell's weapon upgraded, so that's a good thing. Excuse me. Well, considering what time it is, I better go ahead and save. Alright then. This is the part where I end the stream for the night, so thank you everyone who's been watching on Twitch. Thank you for watching it and all that good stuff. I swear I'm getting better, it's just my allergies that keep dragging me down to the bottom of the depths. But like I said earlier in the stream, tomorrow night we will be streaming. But Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I won't be streaming due to Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I'll be mostly exhausted by all that point. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching tonight's stream, and I shall see you tomorrow night. And for those watching it on YouTube, thank you so much for watching the series so far, and look out for more Final Fantasy VIII. So until then, I'll see you all again tomorrow night. Till then, good night, everyone.